Ever feel like someone hit the fast forward button on life? Like, remember dial up? Yeah, now it's warp speed. Everything's instant. Gotta be on 24/7. Exhausting. And then COVID. Phew. Talk about adding fuel to the fire, especially when it comes to our mental well being.
Right. It's a whole different ball game now.
Exactly. So, for this deep dive, we're really digging into solidmental.txt. Bit of a mouthful, I know, but don't let the name fool you. It's got some seriously insightful stuff about mental health in this day and age.
Definitely. I was actually really impressed with how relevant it is.
Right. And one thing that really jumped out at me was how much the conversation around mental health has changed. It's not this taboo topic anymore.
It's everywhere.
Right. Work, school, you name it.
Absolutely. It's like we've reached a tipping point. I mean, think about it. Pandemic, shaky economy, jobs changing faster than anything.
Yeah.
All this pressure. It's no wonder we're seeing such an impact on mental health. Anxiety, depression, burnout. It's becoming the norm.
Yeah, it's heavy stuff. And the source, it doesn't shy away from the tough conversations either, especially about suicide awareness. They really stress the importance of talking openly, breaking the silence.
And it's about time, frankly. Did you know that the World Health Organization actually considers suicide a leading cause of death globally? It's a staggering statistic. But there's a positive side. Organizations are finally starting to ditch the stigma surrounding mental health.
It's true, yeah.
Encouraging people to talk about it, to seek help, that's huge.
Absolutely. So we're talking about opening up, which is so important. But what about building inner strength, resilience? The source delves into that too. What does resilience even mean these days, beyond the buzzword?
Oh, it's such a good question. Because it's so much more than just bouncing back, It's about actively navigating those curveballs life throws at you, adapting, learning.
So not giving up.
Exactly. And the best part, it's like a muscle. You can actually build resilience.
So you're not just born with it or not.
Nope. And solidmental.txt actually had a great suggestion. Gratitude journaling. Basically, taking time to focus on what you're grateful for. It can shift your whole mindset.
I actually tried that a while back and I was surprised by how helpful it was.
Right. Simple but powerful.
Speaking of simple but powerful, the source also touches on mindfulness and meditation for stress. Now, mindfulness, everyone's talking about it these days. Is it legit or just another Instagram fad?
It's definitely legit. The research on mindfulness is impressive.
Oh, good.
Solidmental.txt even cites studies showing these practices can really put a dent in anxiety, help you focus, just improve your overall emotional state. It's all about being present, which can be tough in our crazy, hyper-connected world, but so beneficial.
So there's actual science backing it up. Okay, that's reassuring. But it's not all on us as individuals, right? The source also talks about institutions needing to step up, workplaces, governments, everyone. What's that actually look like in practice?
Well, we're seeing some positive changes. Workplaces are starting to offer mental health programs, providing access to counseling, even just creating a culture where it's okay to talk about stress. And on a larger scale, governments are investing more in public awareness campaigns, increasing access to mental health services, some even implementing suicide prevention training in schools.
Wow. That's great to hear.
It's a multi-pronged approach, which is what we need.
This whole deep dive has been really eye-opening. I think what's hit home for me is that it's not enough to just be aware of these issues. We have to arm ourselves with the tools to deal with them. It's like how to survive in this intense world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's something to think about. Given everything we've talked about today, what's one small step you can take right now for your own well-being? Maybe it's giving that gratitude journal a shot, trying out a meditation app, even just having an honest chat with someone you trust. Every little bit counts.
It really does. And on that note, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.